Hey there, sports history fan. This is Arnie Chapman, aka the Football History Dude, and I'm here to help you finish your Christmas shopping list and let everyone else over there stiff-arm their competition while trying to fight off that tryptophan on Turkey Night. Now, what we did was we partnered with Rochester Sports Autographs, the largest JSA authenticated autograph distributor in the United States, where you can get up to 75% off over 30,000 autographed sports collectibles during this holiday season. They have something for everyone. But how is RSA able to offer such great deals on JSA authentication, you ask? Well, they do this by making deals directly with athletes so there are no extra markups, and they choose to then pass that savings on to you, the customer. Now, all orders from Rochester Sports Autographs are top quality and shipped to your door with top authentication and a money-back guarantee. But hurry up because customers are so stark raving mad for RSA that memorabilia sells out daily. All you have to do is head over to shoprsa.com/SHN. Again, that's shoprsa.com/SHN. So don't wait to bring home your favorites and own a piece of sports history for you and the loved ones on your shopping list this holiday season.
Now it's time to take a sports break, a look at sports history on a daily basis. Hello, my friends of sports history. This is Darren Hayes of Sports Jersey Dispatch Podcast. Welcome once again to the Pig Pen, your place for all things great in sports history. And welcome to your sports break for November 14th, where we will talk about the greatest athletes and the events that they did on this date in history and uniform numbers that they wore when they did it. But before we do that, let's make sure you know how to send your feedback to us, which we greatly appreciate. Love to have contact and communication with you, the fans. We will send back some email responses on each and every email sent to us. You can email us, pigskindispatch@gmail.com. Love to hear from you. Now, those uniform numbers for November 14th we'll talk about are 42, 44, 9, 22, 72, 48, and number 19. We'll start off in 1943, the 14th of November. The Chicago Bears' future Hall of Fame quarterback, number 42, Sid Luckman, had an amazing game when he tossed 7 touchdown passes versus the New York Football Giants in a 56-7 Chicago Bears victory. November 14th, 1957, the Milwaukee Braves' number 44, Hank Aaron, won the National League Most Valuable Player. November 14th, 1964, the Detroit Red Wings' number 9, Gordie Howe, set an NHL record 627th career goal. November 14th, 1973, the Baltimore Orioles' number 22, pitcher Jim Palmer, was named the American League Cy Young Award winner. November 14th, 1976, Cleveland Browns' number 72, Jerry Shirk, well, he set a franchise record with 4 sacks in a single game on this day in 76. November 14th, 1989, the Padres of San Diego reliever number 48, Mark Davis, won the National League Cy Young Award. Next, we go to November 14th, 1996. The Texas Rangers, well, they have number 19, Juan Gonzalez. He ended up winning the American League Most Valuable Player that year on this date, 96. November 14th, 2018. The New York Mets pitcher number 48, Jacob deGrom, won the National League Cy Young Award with his 10 wins, which was the fewest ever by a Cy Young Award winner in a non-strike shortened season. The award was given to the merits of deGrom's Major League Baseball leading 1.70 ERA and 27 consecutive start streak, which is the longest in Major League Baseball history. Just an amazing day of great history. All these MVPs, Cy Young Awards being handed out, and Gordie Howe with a record number of goals on this day as well. And don't forget about Jerry Shirk with those 4 sacks in a game in 76. Just a great history. Great to go day by day and look at these great players, the numbers that they wore, and the great events that they did. We do it here each and every day, and we really greatly appreciate you joining us each and every day here as well. In the meantime, if you're looking for some more sports, you're really thirsting for that sports history, go to sportshistorynetwork.com. There's all kinds of great podcasts there. You have all of our podcasts, Pigskin Dispatch, Jersey Dispatch, Orville Mulligan, sports writer that we co-produce, and there's a lot of good stuff on there. There are some great hosts, bringing on excellent guests with topics that'll blow your mind in sports history, maybe things that you wanted to know about, maybe things that you forgot about, maybe some things you never even knew existed. Well, we got it in sports history, sportshistorynetwork.com. Also, go to our websites. If you want some football history, well, we've got it in a plenty. Pigskindispatch.com is your leader in sports history. We have something going on each and every day, new posts coming up, date specific, game specific. We can go back in time to some of the greatest teams. We can go to the greatest players at each jersey number. We have it all, pigskindispatch.com. And don't forget jerseydispatch.com, the site that you're listening to right now. Not only do you have this great podcast of these daily on this day type things with uniform numbers, we go to the uniform numbers. Right now, we're trying to go through all sports with the greatest players that wore the uniform numbers in each one of professional sports. So we have quite a trek to do, a lot of work to do, but we're getting there and becoming more popular by the day. That's jerseydispatch.com. Till tomorrow, everybody, have a great Sports History Day.
The Rose Bowl. The game that inspired the college football bowl season has a long and storied history. The stadium itself is 100 years old, and in celebration of it, Pigskin Dispatch is assembling some of the top historians and authors to share the memories, people, and events that make the granddaddy of them all the special game that it is.
That's right. Join me, Darren Hayes, on the Pigskin Dispatch podcast here on Sports History Network or your favorite podcast provider from the end of November all the way to the day of the big game.
Rose Bowl history from pigskindispatch.com.
Sorry, but my pitching coach just called timeout and he's coming out to the mound. I think I'm going to get yanked for a reliever. We'll see you back tomorrow for some more great sports history on Sports Jersey Dispatch Podcast. We invite you to check out our websites, jerseydispatch.com and pigskindispatch.com. Not only see the daily sports history, but to experience the preservation of great events and people that play the games. Find us on Pigskin Dispatch. It's also on social media outlets of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget the Pigskin Dispatch YouTube channel. Get all your daily sports history. Pigskin Dispatch is happy to be associated with the Sports History Network, the sports headquarters of yesteryear, found at sportshistorynetwork.com.
This podcast is part of the Sports History Network, your headquarters for the yesteryear of your favorite sport. You can learn more at sportshistorynetwork.com. Hey there, sports history fan. This is Arnie Chapman, a.k.a. the Football History Dude, and I hope that you enjoyed this recent episode presented by the Sports History Network and were able to learn some good old-fashioned sports history knowledge nuggets. I started the Sports History Network back in 2020 with the mission to help podcasters find a community of like-minded sports history nerds, as well as helping aspiring podcasters to start their own shows. We have a little bit over 30 shows on the network right now covering all sorts of sports history, but as far as I'm concerned, we're just at the toothpick in the ocean moment, that can't even figure it out because there's so much more coming. We wanted to create the ultimate headquarters for sports yesteryear, starting with Podcast Network and our website, but we're going to continue to move into other mediums as well. And here's the cool part, because we want you to be part of our team. So if you're interested in starting your own podcast, or maybe being a guest on one of our shows, or who knows, maybe even writing an article for us over on the website. Seriously, all you gotta do is reach out to us on the contact page over at sportshistorynetwork.com. You can be as technologically savvy as a Neanderthal tapping on a stone trying to figure out this whole hieroglyphics thing back in the day. Again, it doesn't matter, because even if you don't understand the whole podcast space, we have a production team that can pretty much help you out with doing everything. All you gotta do, head over to sportshistorynetwork.com, head to the contact page, fill it out. That message goes right to me, and I'll reach out to you as soon as I can. But for now, dude, I'm through if you're through.